Hi there, Anthony here with GigaParts Las Vegas. It's one thing for me to tell you that we have 3D printers and filaments. It's another entirely to show you what makes some of these filaments amazing. For instance, this one right here. This one's called Wound Up from a company called 3D Fuel. This is actually made from waste products from coffee. So it's PLA plus coffee. It's really cool. It's got a very unique texture. It's got a little bit of a coffee smell. It finishes in a way that's almost like wood. It's actually great for like realistic wood and miniatures and things like that. And it's manufactured in Fargo, North Dakota. We also have this. This is glass-filled PLA from 3D Fuel. It's got low warp, low odor, and it also requires no special extruder, no heated bed, or anything like that. It is stronger, tougher, and more flexible than standard PLA. It's 1.4 times stronger than standard PLA. It's 1.3 times tougher than PLA to impacts and things like that, and 1.9 times, that's almost 2 times more flexible than PLA by itself. While we're on the topic of 3D Fuel, this is OBC, or Olefin Block copolymer. It's a polyethylene-based material made in partnership with the Dow Chemical Company. This is very chemical resistant, it's low density, low odor, high durability. It's great for like living hinges and things like that. UAV, automotive, marine, remote control applications. It's excellent material for doing like weight reduction on 3D printing and things like that. It's amazing and I suggest you check it out. We also have other great options from 3D Fuel. I don't have all the time to go through this here today, but I suggest you come into store to check it out. And of course, if you'd like any more information about any of these or the other filaments that we carry, be sure to check us out in store or on our website, gigaparts.com. And of course, eSun has to take the show. And this is one of my absolute favorite filaments. This is from eSun, of course, and it's a glow-in-the-dark filament. It's called Luminous Green. We also carry in stock Luminous Blue as well. This is great and one of my favorites because it always adds that little extra wow factor to a print. It sort of hides as almost like a light gray or dark gray, depending on which version you're using, until you turn the lights off and it just wows everybody. Now, there are a few things you want to keep in mind while using glow-in-the-dark filaments. Most glow-in-the-dark filaments are going to use strontium aluminate for their spooky glow. Filaments like these can be a touch more abrasive than your standard PLA on your printer. Not a ton, but enough that you may want to keep in the back of your mind as you may go through nozzles a little bit quicker unless you use something other than brass for your nozzle. And of course, it's not harmful, non-toxic, biodegradable. And one other thing to keep in mind, this stuff will glow a tiny bit before it's printed, but full color, full glow, that's going to be something you're not going to see until after you've printed with it. Next up from eSun is going to be something called Esilk. It's got a metallic sheen to it. I really like it because it's shiny, it's metallic looking without wearing out your nozzles. There's no actual metal in this. It uses variation in transparency and color to achieve a super high gloss. It's really hard to communicate this on camera, but hopefully you see just how shiny this is. If you're wanting a print that's going to be used and just sort of begs to be touched, this is absolutely what you're looking for. So if you'd like to hold any of these in your hand, ask questions, if you'd like any more information, not only about our filament, but our printers as well, be sure to come into store. I mean, there are absolutely things that you will not be able to truly appreciate until you hold it in your hand and get a good look and a feel and a vibe for it. GigaParts is located on Valley View Boulevard, just south of Sahara Avenue. Come by to discover more about 3D printing and what we have to offer, or visit us online at gigaparts.com.